good evening. Welcome to the Addams Family Mystery Mansion. This is the April update of 2022, the Easter, or should I say spring event update, though it's not really a spring event this time around, although it's kind of fitting the theme. It's actually something I wanted to talk about because this is one of those real speculation ones that actually ended up coming up, and was excited to see what happens. But needless to say, before we reveal, I kind of, like I said in my last part, I kind of figured out which update this was by guess, and I decided to, talk to him about it, and it turns out I might be right. He decided to give me a teaser, which is this here, which are cards, playing cards to be precise. And I kind of knew what this was going to be anyways, but if you don't know, well, here it is. The theme for this month's update is Wednesday in Wonderland. Yes, this is an Alice in Wonderland inspired event, and I thought this would make sense for the Addams and as well as an Easter update because why not? So, let me go ahead and show you the tease that they posted as far as video goes for this event, and I figured I might as well have to give you to a vertical screen because that's how they saved in. That's the only way I can get all the footage, so excuse that. So yes, the new event being that of Wednesday in Wonderland. It made sense because there's the two W's that had to be in the update, of course, and I never thought it would be Wednesday. I mean, I knew Wednesday was going to be Alice, but I never thought it clicked to me to be that's what it would be called, but I digress. But we're here now, and quite honestly, I think this is probably one of the interesting updates that we had. And might even... their hope and surpasses a lot of expectations because the team worked hard on this update, and even the creative director was really hopeful that this would actually do some well. So I figured let's go ahead and dive into the email that was sent to us to see exactly what this update's all about. We're all mad down here Wednesday. Wednesday in Wonderland is here, and the event has basically begun. So this is the email that got sent out, so let's go ahead and take a look at what to expect. Alright, so let's have a tea party. After opening an Eldritch tomb, Wednesday unleashes a spell that turns everyone in the mansion completely insane, or more so than usual. The only way to revert the spell is to organize the biggest, maddest, most wonderful tea party that there ever was or ever will be. We get a sneak peek at Queen of Hearts, Morticia. Oh, there's more down here. Sorry. Follow her as she gathers the necessary materials for the tea party, all while trying to keep her head attached to her body. That sounds simple enough. Alright, so let's see what's new. So we got playing cards. I guess Parker as the caterpillar. We got, I guess, a craftable item, and then the tea set, so interesting. Alright, so let's see this. One new seasonal cookie box with rewards from Wednesday in Wonderland Event. 10 new seasonal outfits such as Wonderful Dress Wednesday, Cheshire Lion Kitty, and Queen of Hearts Morticia. 17 new decorations such as the Enchanted Pop-Up Book, the Writing Desk Riddle, and the Mad Tea Party set. 10 new animations such as the Curious and Curiouser, off with their heads, and Spill the Tea. Alright, can you break the Wonderland spell? And then of course it gives you a sneak peek at what to expect in this update. So we got everything here, and it's looking pretty cool, and it's going to even look cooler once we get into the game and show that off. So yeah, that's about it for here. So let's go back into the editing section and finish this whole thing off, shall we? Now, as always, here is the screenshots from both Apple and Play Store devices explaining exactly what this update was. This basically more in detail with exactly what goes on here. and not much more, especially when it comes to certain things. Now, there are a few things I wanted to talk about that will be mentioned during this update, and that is a few things. One, the simulation episode has moved to number 12. They also updated a bunch of their simulation overhaul. Now that I will spoil it here, but for a while now they wanted to do this, and they finally got implemented here. But now there are animation tasks in the simulation that will reward you with items needed in order to craft certain buildings. So now you got that going on here. There is a new update as far as the tree stuff goes. So now we can move and replace them and get rid of them, so they're no longer stationary. So now we have more room to clear out. And of course we have a new pack coming into the game, basically themed to Cinco de Mayo. Probably butchered that name, it probably did, but it's what it is. One last thing before we jump into the gameplay is I might as well mention this. You may notice that Gomez here is in red and not in purple. And you might be wondering why that is. Well, to be frank, they had to make some last minute changes that they wanted to do because they didn't want to have it very, very closely resemble to that of another famous Alice in Wonderland property made by House of Mouse, if you can catch my drift. But unfortunately, they overslept this, and one thing led to another. Oopsie daisy. So this is the only copy I got. I don't got the newer copy, but hey, whatever. At least you get to see what it used to be. But anyways, I digress. But yeah, not much more to this update. It's usually just the introduction to everything's to come. So let's go ahead and dive right into the game. But before I do, let me show you this. This is the screen thumbnail icon for the update. And as you can see, you got Wednesday in her Wonderland Alice getup. And of course, in the top right corner, there's Kitty, who is rather creepy looking. And as you can see in the whole thing, his character model, oh boy, I have an interesting reaction when I saw that. So, anyways, let's just dive right into the game. This was taking place on April the 5th.
The event has been revealed. Wednesday in Wonderland. I guessed it correctly. I actually told him, and I remember this because I was just like, At first, when we were talking about this, at first it was like, it would be cool to see some sort of like fairy tale book come in. And he's telling me like, ooh, that's coming in April. And I'm like, really? Huh, interesting. But then he's like, oh, it's going to be just based on one book. And he's like, one book? And then I think about it, and I go ahead and think, what book would be great, fairy tale wise, that is somewhat related to Easter, but can also be a bit of a horror? And then immediately it hit me. So I said to him, out of curiosity, are we going to be celebrating some unbirthdays? Are people going to go mad? And that's when he was like, oh no. He figured it out. So yes. This is why I was saying that this event might actually overtake Halloween. Or it might be one of the tops. This is going to be a big one. Alice in Wonderland. That is one of the most classic books out there, and I've seen lots of representation in horror in the sense of this whole Wonderland book. And, yeah, needless to say, I'm quite excited to see where this goes. According to the story synopsis of the in-app update, it seems as though Wednesday ended up doing unspeakable cosmic horrors that caused everyone to go mad. And then her result was, hey, let's just do Alice in Wonderland parody. And I'm like, okay, well, this has got to be interesting to see where this goes from here. But yeah, some of the characters, like you can tell, some of the characters here looked like they would have fit Alice in Wonderland perfectly. It's like peanut butter and jelly. It's like two things that go together real well and just merge them together. So yeah, needless to say, I am quite excited to see where this goes. And I believe there's other stuff that's going to be added in here as well. But I'm not 100% sure as of yet. But I will let you know when we get there. But yeah, this is going to be a big story as well. A little bit more than usual. So they really were jam packing this event. And yeah, man, already 4 updates in, and I'm really liking where they're going with this. So, needless to say, I'm quite excited to see where we go from here. Might as well say hi to the photographer. Yeah, we still got Goosebumps logo. That won't go into Alice until later on. But, yeah. So, crazy stuff indeed. Things are going to go mad. And, I can't wait to see how this goes into here, as well as making with the story. I mean, we pretty much know basically what's going to go on with the story. But yeah, so the teaser that they posted was that of, Wednesday and her Alice get up. But the side are actually the events that we get, which are playing cards, which makes sense because of the Queen of Hearts. But yeah, interesting indeed. But the weird thing about Alice in Wonderland is that it's actually based on 2 books, Alice in Wonderland and Alice Through the Looking Glass, which is just kind of converged. But most people know Alice in Wonderland due to Disney's interpretation of it. And also, like I said, there has been many examples of Alice in Wonderland turning into a horror story. Think of Halloween Horror Nights, Asylum in Wonderland, and also American McGee's Alice Madness Returns. That's another classic as far as like taking horror into it, and I guess Addams with Wonderland just merges perfectly. So we got to see some characters already. We've seen Pugsley probably being the White Rabbit. Looks like Gomez is the March Hare. And then I think, yeah, and then Morticia is the Queen of Hearts. Alice is Wednesday. And Kitty is the Cheshire Cat. Which makes sense. From what I understand, too, I believe there are certain characters that are going to be added or put into the story here. And I think it's Fester, Parker, and I think Kitty as well, which is going to be interesting because that would mean that there would be a talking line. I think we'll have to wait and see, but yeah, Eldritch Horror turns the family mad, which would make sense to explain why they went crazy all of a sudden. I always, if we were doing a horror event, I would always find a way to make Alice in Wonderland be a thing. And one idea I had, as far as what people going crazy goes, is that there'd be a pandemic of shrooms growing. For some reason, at some point, shrooms would have grown, and the spores that come out of it, for some reason, people are inhaling it and thus turning mad. And I could always imagine like a new character, a horror character, being Alice, and she being a psychiatrist of sorts, like someone who would go for like therapist of things, and that she would be mad too in a sense, like a mad hare in a or maybe I don't know exactly, but yeah, it's a lot to think about, especially unless of course Pugsley is the Mad Hatter. I'm gonna find out eventually. Sorry. I just woken up, as you can tell. But, yeah. Event has revealed itself. Alice in Wonderland. Most likely going to see this come up very soon, so be on the lookout for that. I'm certainly looking forward to it. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Alright. Well, we talked on long enough about this whole being hype up about this stuff, so hopefully by the time I come back, the event should have started.
Yeah, I realized that it's like this decoration here was worth 200 of the rubies. So I decided why not buy it. It's a cool little decoration. I like it. A little crow here mocking me. I buy it because, last event I keep on having them pass me, so I figured have a remembrance, of Santa Crow and all that stuff. Why not? Alright, well, here comes the new update, hopefully. I keep saying that I'm done, but the game keeps reeling me back in. Yeah, so we're not at the update just yet, but while I was editing for the Paint Patricks near the end, I looked at the picture and I was like, my god, I did not see this detail until just recently. But if you look at the paint board here, notice how there's a leprechaun that got splatted, and that's his outline. God, like, how did I not see that at first? But now there it is. Now you cannot unsee it. Man. God, now I have to look at details of everything because they put little things here and there, and at first you don't really see it until later on you look at it and go, ah, there it is. So yeah, now I've seen it. I'm wondering if he's kind of like wondering if I never even noticed that at first. Well, now I did, okay? Now you don't have to say, ooh, he didn't see it. No, I did now, okay? Ah, God.
The event is now live, Wednesday in Wonderland, the Easter event of sorts, and I can't wait to do this. This has been a little bit later on in the day because I didn't want to go ahead and start yawning. I did get a sneak preview of what is to come, so I kind of know about that, but when it comes to other stuff, I'm kind of in the dark with, so this is gonna be my first reaction, and then the video following after which will be basically knowing everything here. So basically this is going to be a surprise for me. But apparently this update is big in the sense that it has, let's say, a bunch of stuff teased. Last month there was supposed to be an update for a simulation, and I believe this update not only introduced the Wednesday in Wonderland event, but I also believe they also updated the new thing to go on with simulations. So we're going to see how that goes about. But for now, I'll let this load in because it's going to take a little while. Very much so. So I'll be back once everything is good and going. Okay, so it's a little while now, so it should be about done in a minute. Or I should say a few seconds, but we're just about there, just a little more. Come on, game, you can do it. Come on. Come on. Yeah, 5 more stuff to load in. Come on. Come on. This is taking too long. Oh no, it's adding more. Come on. This wasn't there before, but whatever, it's there now. Okay, now let's load it in. Finally. Alright. There we go. Alright. The event is here. Cool. I'm actually surprised of how kind of clean it looks at the back. Usually I'm like surprised with all the weird stuff, but no, this time it's just like not so much. So we got I'm guessing House of Cards, which is supposed to be the event currency this time around. I see that is the wonderful cookie box, which makes sense. So we got that, Wednesday's outfit. What's this? A fridge? And it's a normal fridge too. That's very weird. Alright, so we got our first costume at level 5. It is the caterpillar for Parker, which is interesting. Our first decoration, or I should say our second decoration, melted clocks, which makes sense for that. Let's see, what else do we got going on here? Oh, card soldier card. So that's a costume for Lurch. I did not know that. Interesting. Yeah, I kind of was looking at some of the stuff before. The match shelf. It's very, what do you call it? It reminds me so much of like Dr. Seuss in the sense of the weird, wacky, woo type of like building structures and whatnot. Another item, wondrous mushrooms. Makes sense. Let's see what else is there. Our first Tish set. And for some reason it doesn't want to pop in, so I'm not sure what's going on there, but I guess we're going to find out. Let's see here. Our second tea set. And this one's animated too, so that's interesting. It reminds me so much of that one scene from the movies, you know, Alice in Wonderland and whatnot. I guess that was the whole point of this. Also, ooh, 22 days. Ooh. Hopefully I can get everything in time. We got this, which apparently it doesn't also show, but it's another item. Interesting. Yeah, and this is gonna be a longer event, so another table here. Oh yeah, definitely longer because it usually would end up to this, but no, they're extending it a little bit longer. The T Tower. All right, makes sense to that. And it goes up to 50? I think so. Wonderful statue. Interesting. Weird, we don't really get to see... Yeah, and then there's the final prize, which is the stairs, of course. But that's weird. We have not gotten the premium... Let me just double check again, because I might have missed it. No. No, we don't. That's interesting. Normally we'd get like an exclusive kind of like, ooh, only exclusive area here. But no, the only thing is Parker. And there's no other costumes or whatnot. So the Gold Pass seems like it's just more adding value versus this excluding certain things off. So, I mean, they'll probably give you costumes. So we'll probably unlock all the costumes and whatnot. It seems like we'll get Gomez's Wednesdays. And I think Grandma's costume pretty much fine. Gives you a lot of boxes though, so interesting. Alright, let's see the crafting station. Fancy teaspoon. Alright, makes sense for that. The chipped teacup, which I guess you can argue with using trip mines for, I guess, but okay. Cracked teapot, which okay. Alright, the helmet's there. Matte tea set, okay, that makes sense. Broken clock uses the fuses, which is surprising they don't use clocks because we have a clock thing and we don't really use that at all. It's just been long forgotten, but okay. Drink me potion, makes sense, using the bug essence. Eat me cake, which again makes sense, but cupcakes. Actually, no, so now they're using cupcakes for that. So that's going to be a bit difficult because I think the only way to get this is randomly through the kitchen. So, yeah. So, let alone, so I guess they're going to test this out, but yeah, I'm surprised they don't use the, okay, whatever. I won't question it, it's not that bad. Enchanted equipment, card castle, which makes sense with that. Wonder top hat, alright. So everything seems to make sense with this stuff. So let's see the bundles. So we got a bunch of them here. Ooh, okay, so Golden Pass, what comes with it? So we get Fester's costume, a costume for the roses, I assume. We got some stuff here. Okay, cool. Interesting. Guess who's back? Back again with vengeance. It's Petunia. Yep, she's back. So we got what looks like... Oh, Aunt Gloom is in this quest, as well as Pugsley. We got a weird clock, which is interesting. And let's see what else. That's about it for there. Alright, the premium pack. So let's see this. Alright, so we got the Dormouse. Oh, that's cute. Got the Queen of Hearts for Morticia. I don't know why I had a brain fart there. Centerpiece. The Writer's Desk Riddle. Which is interesting because this reminds me... I'm not sure if this was the intention. The fact that the crow's there, or raven's there, kind of reminds me of something from Edgar Allan Poe's. And look, it's so animated. Look at this. Look how cute it is. Wow, that is a lot of animation there. And then it resets, right? Yeah, it does. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, cool, cool. Event points is the Ace of Spades card. Alright, and that's about it. Alright, and the grand prize, an enchanted pop-up book. That actually looks pretty cool. I like that. Especially it's like animated too, so interesting. So it'll be interesting to see how this questline goes. Ah, so we got the mysterious table. That actually looks interesting. Again, it's one of those things where you look at it go, oh man. It looks great and all, and I probably would dig it, but, you know, I'm just kind of like, oof, no. No, indeed. I'm just putting this down here for editing purposes later. Oh, yeah, this is Thursday, so we actually got the sneak peeky at... Oh, well, these guys are kind of overtaking one another. Yeah, so we got you, Bertrand. Yeah, okay, cool. Got that. I guess, take a look into that. Let's see yours stuff. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, this totally makes sense for... Oh, and I've noticed this too. There's nice little details of the card symbols on there. Interesting. All right. So, I guess, let's see here. We got this, the Spookiometer, the thing I despise. We got the Mad Contest. Interesting. We got Mad Desires. Actually, is this called... No, it's just called the Spookiometer Madison. We got the event stuff, and then we got collect cookie boxes. Okay. Interesting, too. They actually got a little logo at the bottom there, too. So it's not only colored, but there's a little logo there as well for the event spawn stuff. All right. So let's see what happens. Let's see. Let's open the box. Nope. Not lucky. Not yet anyways. But we're going to have to look into the other stuff here as well. But seeing how we have the boxes, let's take a look at what is being offered right now. So first off, yeah, so we got the premium pack, infinite pack, wondrous, and then triple pack. All right, Wonder Cookie Box. It looks to be the same thing, but just in case, you get a 1% chance of getting an item, a 14% chance of getting a cookie spirit thing, 14% of a craftable, 16% of the event currency, and 55% of a event costume card. All right. I do like the names and whatnot. It'll be interesting once I open the box and see the characters and whatnot inside. Speaking of which, we should probably see what the next door neighbors have in store. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's in the mansion right now while I go look for balloons. All right, look at that. We actually got a bunch of stuff here. Some interesting stuff. Oh, that's new. Some new plants. I think they're new. I'm not 100% sure. They look new. All right, so let me just go explore to see. Oh, I hate that. The fact is, come back, check here, the hidden balloon. I haven't been looking here for a long, long time, and now you're telling me to still do that? That is so dumb. I don't know why it does that, but okay, fine. So we got a few things here. Got a few examples for costumes and whatnot. And, yeah, so we got a bunch of stuff here. So we get a sneak peek at the animations and whatnot coming over here. Oh, God, that is terrifying for Kitty. So, yeah, so we got a bunch of this crazy stuff here. As you can tell, everyone's mad at the Tea Party stuff. I'm gonna so look forward to actually getting all this stuff here going on, and
Oh no!
oh no, God, you better have not. Like, the animation's cool, I like this, don't get me wrong. But what I'm freaking out about is you know exactly what I'm freaking out about. So I'm gonna have to look at exactly the costume and hope and pray to God it is not what I think it is, because that might change things moving forward. Ugh. But yeah, I'm gonna look at all the characters and whatnot in a minute. So oh God. All right. Let me just kind of come back and in and out and then be back in a minute. So give me a few seconds. Sorry, something I've noticed is that there's this weird machine in the back here. Not sure what that's all about. Probably will be in another level update type of thing, but maybe not. I don't know. I know there is a... Oh, that's weird, cut paintings, but okay. Yeah, so I know there are actually some things coming up in probably part 30, so I'm looking forward to that. Anyways, let's continue back onto the mansion. Alright, we're back, and we got my balloon. So let's see what we get. Oh, it's an epic. Alright. Well, thank you. Thank you for that. That was nice. Oh, I have to watch an ad, so I'm not gonna... I wasn't gonna do that just yet. But hey, I got 2 House of Cards, so that's cool. And apparently they're huge, too, but right? Let me just see this. Yeah, God. Wow. That is... Oh, no. The space, man. I thought they'd be like normal House of Cards size, but nope, they're giants. God, okay, so this is going to be a bit difficult to figure out what I'm going to do with this type of stuff here. But, alright. So let me just see this here. So, we got a new thing for Rosebush. Yeah, I'm familiar with the Rosebush. It's because of that new thing there. Got a new centerpiece, which we know, but what is this? Is it just the card castle thing? Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah, so not a whole lot there. But I'm not looking forward to looking at Wednesday's costume now because of that revelations that we just discovered over the costume area stuff. So, you know what? Before we even go dive into the costumes and whatnot, let's go ahead and see the assimilations. Because if I'm not mistaken... No, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, here. If I'm not mistaken, something new might be popping into assimilations. Let's check it out. Well, hello, dear friend. It's been a while. Alright. So, it's been a hot minute since I've been here. I haven't even been touching this place. Oh, look at that. I made it to level 11. Hooray. Look at that. We've got the new buildings, fire truck, all that stuff here, and there you go. So why don't we just put Dr. whatever his name's house down. We need all this stuff. Alright. So if I'm not mistaken, if I'm not, maybe if I'm lucky, if I click on him. Ooh, we know he did. They did do stuff. I knew it. So this is the thing they're fixing. So repair fountain, you need a constructor that gives us a centerpiece. Ooh, I don't know how to get that. Little wishing, you need to build the wishing well. Oh, well, that doesn't really help me that much, does it? Constructor. So what do I need for this? You need... Oh, it's just for that rubies. I feel like I'm going to have to do the ruby stuff for this, so... I'll come back to this just in a minute. I'll probably do this, but not for now. Oh, Fester kind of glitched out there for a second. Let's see. So Moss unlocks at 12. Oh, so they've added a new level as well. Interesting. You need to build a hardware store. You need to build that. Alright, so I can do that, but then I have to construct this as well. So that's the gimmick. So they're like, yeah, we'll give you characters that can do animations to do this stuff, but at the same time, you need to have certain things. So, steal spare bolts, buy supplies, gather lumber. Okay. See, Wednesday. Realm of papers. You need the school building. And we need to do that. Morticia, can you do something? No, you cannot. No one can do stuff. Summon childhood pet. Send death threats. Post office. And then you need to poison flowers. So fertilizer. Post office. I've not put the post office down. Okay, fine. Post office down. My God, I'm wasting money as I speak. Need this. Oh my God, you need to do stuff for this as well? Oh dear, this is going to take longer than I thought. Oh, at least I could do this. Oh, there you go. Finally Morticia can do something, which is give me fertilizer, which I don't know if I need that much fertilizer. Let me just double check. Well, I guess I need it now, but, I'm just saying. Ooh. Alright, so, Pugsley. My God, you got a lot of stuff here. So, deliver death threats. Go for a stroll. Burn homework. A drink fountain. Casual vandalism. Oh, and I need to put this down too. My God. I'm not gonna have enough room for anything. God. Oh, no. Grandma. Alright, let's see this. Need to buy... randomly polishing. Need this building. Well, I don't have enough for that, unfortunately. I can't do that right now. Watch horror movies. Can't do that now, either. And jar fireflies. Capture fireflies. Okay. Kitty, run the flowers. Oh, thank God. Kitty can do something for 24 hours. Now, here's the thing. Is he going to be exclusive over here, or can he actually... Oh, so it's a reused animation for this, but, okay. I'm hoping that if I don't leave here and go over there, if it's going to change, or if it's only affecting to this area. I'm not sure. I guess it's something we're going to learn, because that might just... That probably won't, but... Steel high speed. I set to high speed for this to get a steel beam. I can't do that right now. Alright, cousin it. Phone booth. Operate improve or order in imported clothing. Coffee break. Well, I could put that down. Oh, of course you need to do that. Fine. Ah, God. Cousin it. Coffee shop. How much? Can't do that right now. Alright. Parker. Oh, get grounded. Get bricks. You get brown bricks. And then these swampy vines. Seek your reading spot. Okay, so you just go into the building, right? Yeah, of course. How much brown bricks do I need? Oh, yeah. Okay, so she's going to be very useful. You need to build bowling tournament. How much for this? Yeah, that's not going to happen anytime soon. Okay, so... Oh, good. So you could do actually some stuff. Burst balloons and stare into the void. Interesting. So give me shovels and glass patterns. So what do I need more of? Well, I don't need any of those because I have too much of it, but, let's just do the bursting bubble, bursting bubbles, yes. The pop balloons. Let's see this. Okay, so it's just her talking. I guess to make it look like she's popping balloons by kind of pointing at it, but, alright, let's just pretend that's there. Alright, so let's see this. Swim in popcorn. Yeah, so I can't do that just yet. Orphelia. Haunt building. What is this? Apartment building. Okay, so I can't do that. Can you do something? Oh, thank you. You can do something. Give me wooden panels, which is needed. Patrol the town. Oh, God. So it gives me... What do you give me for that? Cement. What's wrong with your mouth? It looks like you got a beard going on there right now. Okay. I need to build City Hall, which I think I have down, and then you need to improve something. So let's just see this. I do not have that down. Okay, fine. Need to do this. Okay, I can't do that either. And yes, I do see that. Oh, and they also unlock a new Witch Doctor Hut. Okay, so there's no characters here. So there is a new level they just added as well. Interesting. Okay, so... Alright, nice animation there. What's going on there? The Will of Wisps. Alright. Glowed Shroom. Premium stuff. Wicked Skeleton. Topiary Crocodile. And that's it. Okay, well, it seems as though I will need to have Marco's golf cart in order for her to do stuff. So I guess I'm going to put it right in front of her house. You know, just to fit with the film. Yeah, so sad. But, right, so now town meeting and patrol the town. Okay, so gives us one of the plaques and whatnot. So we need plaques, yes, and cement. Cement indeed. So I guess let's just see her do this, the patrol the thing. Because cement, I think I got that already. So let's just see this here. Okay, so it's just her waiting and not being happy. Patrol the town indeed. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I get it, right? It makes it easier for the animations not to do much animations, but the fact that they're able to drop stuff now is very easy. And they didn't really get rid of this, because you still need to do this for some of the items in order to get stuff. But hey, at least this is a better alternative than how it was before. So I do thank you for that. Let's see, I unlocked you. So give us fertilizer. You need to build this, which I do not have that yet. Also, what's wrong with your mouth? Why do you have a beard too? What is with that? Okay, nah, that's nice. So Gomez is the only one who needs a costume right now. Everyone else can do stuff, but you just need the building. That's good to know. Okay. All right. So you got some characters going on here. So I think that should be good for now. Fingers crossed that I didn't screw myself with Kitty or Parker. So let's go back into the main town. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, let's look at the... We should look at the other town just to see what's going on there. Yeah, so they got some costume quests going on now. So I got Kitty doing that, which we see. They've also changed a little bit, I think. Vaguely, I can't recall since it's been a while. But yeah, they certainly changed it. Oh, cool. Clown is attacking the tree. That's probably the new stuff going on there. And yeah, so these are probably new animations they have specifically for the next event, or level, I should say. And yeah, so we're just seeing this going on here. Yeah, okay. So, oh, and this is another one for Gomez. All right. Interesting. Yeah, you throw that. And it doesn't stick. Okay, cool. All right, so we got a sneak peek at some of the stuff here. So far, it doesn't look too bad. I mean, I've seen them... Ooh, that's creepy looking. Yeah, so I see that they've actually changed some stuff here. And the town is getting to the point where it needs to get to. Rightio. Alright, so everything's looking pretty decent for now. And, interesting. Okay. I'm just observing, so, yeah. Alright, the assimilation is getting a little bit better from what it is. It's not, you know, the greatest thing, but definitely 100 times better than what we were dealing with before. So at least this helps in a bit of sense of that. So let's go back to the town, our mansion. Hopefully things still work. Fingers crossed. Let's see what happens. We're back with the mysterious table, which I'm not sure how to feel about that one. How much is it altogether? Oh god. I mean, I guess it's cheaper because it's $89.99 each, but still, that's like, ooh. Unless you decided to go ahead and go like, oh, we're gonna down the price during the weekend. That's the special bundle, and I'm just like, oh, screw. We're gonna find. I'm gonna have to talk with him. If what's going on is gonna happen, there's gonna be a stern talking to. Let's just put it that way. All right, let's see this. All right, Gomez, you are the March Hare, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I am correct with my history of the books. So let's see this. A nice cup of tea. The Mad Tea Party teacup set, I guess. Yeah, so chip tea. Makes sense. Alright. So we got that going on here. Morticia is the Queen of Hearts, if I know that correctly. Yes, she is. The Queen of Hearts. There we go. And you give me Off With Their Heads. Mad Tea Party Cup set. And Wonder Top Hat. Alright, so you're the big prize kind of deal. So that's interesting. So, Wednesday. I am not looking forward to you. You are Alice, I think. Wonderful dress. I guess that also works too. Alright. Moment of truth. Do you have two animations or is it just one? Oh, you got two, but oh god, that is god awful. Curiouser and Curiouser. You need the mysterious table. God, what a sneaky way of doing it. Oh, God, no. You know, I wanted to, I'm trying my best, but they keep on reeling me back in. So we need another teacup kill time. So that's the other thing she got going on there. Pugsley, I think it's the White Rabbit, if I'm not mistaken. Or it could be the Mad Hatter. Yeah, it is White Rabbit. I thought so. Okay, cool. So broken clock, which makes sense. I'm late. So we need that. Fester, I think, is the Mad Hatter. Let's find out. Kooky Hatter. Oh, okay. Close enough. Alright, so it is Spill the Tea. Alright. Makes sense for you. Grandma, I'm not 100% sure who she's supposed to be. I guess we're gonna find out. Let's find out what it is. The cook. I'm vaguely remembering this. I'm trying to remember the cook exactly. Let's see this. Add a pinch of... What is that? Add a pinch of pepper? I think that's pepper. I guess we're going to find out once we unlock Grandma. Because I think she was on the prize track, so we'll probably find out exactly what her thing is. But, yeah. While I do that, let me look up... I know Lurch is supposed to be the card... Yeah, the card soldier, as I thought. Looks very funny. You know what? This costume kind of reminds me of, there was like a movie called Box Trolls. Doesn't he look like one of the box trolls there? He does, doesn't he? Okay, let me just look this up. The Alice... Okay, so there is a character called the Cook. Who is this? Oh no, not the... God. Yes. There's someone else called Alice too in Wonderland. The cook. She is the cook from the Duchess and used lots of pepper for pepper. Okay. This is why I don't remember this character because of what was this? Yeah, she probably didn't appear in the animation. Oh wait, does she? No, she doesn't. She appears in some other Alice. 1999. Yeah, okay, so she did not appear in the cartoon, so that's why I don't know. Sorry about that. Paint the roses red, of course, just like in the stuff. So I'm guessing she's the Duchess then. Oh, so it doesn't have anything. No, he doesn't. So he is not affected with the curse. Parker is the caterpillar. Yep. The blow bubbles. Okay. Who are you? I got the wondrous mushroom. I believe that is part of the one of the packs, I think, or yeah, it probably is. I can't recall. Kitty, I'm looking forward to because he's got to be the weirdest looking one, which is the Cheshire Lion. God, look at that smile. That is disturbing. That is creepy, really creepy. And what's weird is that they actually used that face for the background avatar for the in-game app. And it is vanishing. And you need the grinning tree, which makes sense because it's going to be for Kitty. Where is the grinning tree, by the way? Is it in the pack? Is it in the... I don't think it is. Where is it? Oh, you know what it is? It's probably going to be in his pack. Yeah, that's why I can't. It's like, oh, where is it? It's like, oh, yeah, no. Now I know. It's in the kitty pack. Alright. We know that you're the dormouse. Yeah. So, it needs 5 more minutes. Yeah, because the thing with them is that they're supposed to be like, oh, I'm sleepy. So, you're the Duchess, right? The last character. Duchess, right. Okay, so yeah, the Duchess and the Cook, those were the two characters that I'm not too familiar with. Everyone else I kind of am, but I guess it's because they were characters that were kind of there. But yeah, no, now it's starting to make sense with me. So it is Scold. All right, makes sense. All right, cool. All right. I gotta talk to you, man. I'm not a fan of this. Not a fan of this at all. I mean, the animation looks cool. Again, doing your thing, but God, my wallet. Could have been worse. It could have been more expensive, or unless they basically changed the price, so it's the same price you're paying, but they've kind of split it even, Steven. I'm not sure. We're gonna have to find out exactly what the deal is with this. But yeah, I don't know. Gonna have to debate on that. Chief. God, I'm not looking forward to this. But anyways, I've been on here long enough. Let's go ahead and dive into the event and see what the quest is all about. As we know, Wednesday basically screwed everything up, so let's see how this turns about.
I love my book club gatherings. We read all the best banned magical books. Eldritch Tombs, Forbidden Spell books, all the bestsellers with dark magic.
I just gotta say, I love the added ambiance of this hearing the rain kind of effects going on here. This makes it like really nice. But I digress. Also, this is now reminding me of an episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog where Courage forgot to return a book, and because of it, the book he returned was overdue. He didn't pay the fine, so now Muriel and Eustace became characters within the book. And that was like, oh, that's probably where I'm seeing where we're going with this.
Banned magical books. She'll never miss it if I flick a one.
Bad idea, Wednesday. Bad idea.
This book seems to be oozing magic. I bet it has plenty of dangerous hexes.
Banned books are best. Place the card at Cloud Castle. So that's what they're called. Poker cards. Yeah, so it's going to be a little while for that. Right, so that is my overall reactions. So far, like I said before, I think this event's going to be pretty good as far as items and whatnot goes. But, oh man, how do I feel about the, that new animation? Ugh. Especially since the fact of, I don't know how to feel about that. But I guess it's what it is. But, you know what? Now that we got it, we have some chances to do this. Let me just go ahead and do this real quick. Oh, they changed the background. Oh, they changed everything. Oh, man, I missed the whole advertising of the new stuff, but, I guess they got, oh, well, they still broke this, apparently. That too, so that didn't, do very well, unfortunately, but, what can you do? There, I did it. Yay, we did it. Seemed kind of... Oh, thank you, I guess. I don't know what I did, but I did a thing. Cool. Alright, so we got a fridge. That's nice. Now, the fridge itself, is it this fridge? Yeah, what the? Yeah, it's a small refrigerator, isn't it? Yeah, why didn't you give me another small refrigerator? I got two now. Okay, well, I already have this. I don't know where I got this from originally, but there it is. Okay. Alright, well, anyways. Let's open up the new box, the wonderful box. Alright, it looks kind of cool. Let's see what happens. Alright, and look at that. We got the cook card. Wow. Yeah, it's like the one character that I won't need to worry about, and they gave me that. Oh, cool, and I got the clocked wall thing, so that's great. So we got that going on here. Let's open one more. March Hare. Another card I don't need because it's gonna give me some more stuff there, but alright, whatever. Alright, now we're done. Alright, now we're done. So that's it for my first reactions, and needless to say, I'm quite intrigued to see how this goes, and I'm kind of excited to see if everything turns out well as I hoped it would be. But yeah, I'm very surprised about the triple pack, and I don't know how to feel about that just yet. But well, we'll see how we go on, because I'm not a fan of these. All right, well. That's it for now. Ugh. It wouldn't be a video unless if I actually was like, oh, man, I forgot something, and I did. Actually, a few things I wanted to add. One thing I did not realize until recently, but if you remember, These trees were a pain because of how they decided to just kind of stay where they are. Well, they fixed this now so that you can actually get rid of them. That's right. Now you can move them around or sell them, or, if you want more, you can buy more trees. I think is what they... Yeah, see, there they are. Now you can buy your own trees if you really want to. So, thank you for this, devs. This really helps me now that I can get rid of some of these trees that are just blocking the way and just kind of making it a pain to get rid of some of this stuff. But, yeah, I'm just going to have to figure some of this stuff out now because, I had to work with the trees because they stayed there, but not anymore. So that's something to work out. But the thing I forgot to mention was with the costumes, Pugsley and Parker have now gotten themselves they are another featured characters that's going to be for near the end of the event, which is Cinco de Mayo. I think, I don't know what it is, but it's the Mexican holiday that comes in May. So let's see this costume here, which is... Where is it? Oh, no. I thought it would be somewhere. Unless it's actually... Oh, you know what? Is it because... Do they not show it until, it comes in? Maybe that's... Oh, you know what? Maybe it's at the very end. I actually just saw this. Give me a sec. Is it at the very end here? Yeah, it is. Wow, look at that. Alright. And they're using the background for that. Interesting. So that's why. Interesting. Okay, so let's go back to Pugsley because his is at the bottom. Oh, okay. I just seen a glimpse of what it is. Okay, so Parker is the character that looks like something from Enchanto. Meanwhile, Pugsley is the poor piñata that's gonna get smacked. Yeah, look at that. And it looks like that piñata that's supposed to be like an SP or SCP character. That yeah. I don't know why it reminds me of that. So, yeah, okay. So that's probably why seasonal. Alright. Interesting. So they're using the same background as the Thanksgiving one. Weird, but okay. It'll be interesting to see where we go from there. Unless this is a teaser to what's coming up next for May, which I doubt, but we'll have to wait and see what goes on. Another thing I forgot to show off is the actual quests themselves. Yes, we see the costumes, but God. I always love when this happens. Give me a sec. Let me go back here. Alright. Now let's see. So, we need a spooky cactus that comes with it. That looks interesting, and it's called Party Hard. And now we're going to go to Parker and see what her quest is. Yeah, I remember one thing and I forget others. Let me just see this here. So it is a neat explosive piñata, and it's basically piñata time. Alright, and it gives you basic dolls. Alright, well, I guess that's not too bad. It's always good to have a basic doll setup. Also, sorry about that cut there. Error. Someone gave me a call and, interruptions and all that stuff. But anyways, that's it for now. What's the saying goes? Life is like a house of cards. What? Not really life, but business, You stack it up, and it's takes a long time to stack up a house, but it takes just one little mistake to bring it all down. I don't know, being philosophical here. But not really. That's not what you come here for. You come here for entertainment, and that is why we're here. This one, about to be finished, and we just need one of these cards. So let's grab and see the chaos that has happened.
Let's see what's inside this tomb I stole. Hopefully it has some good curses.
Something tells me that it won't.
Wait, where's that laughter coming from? And now there's an explosion of lights and color. What's happening? Everything seems different, and it's not the different I'm used to.
Well, Wednesday, let me ask you a question. Have you ever wanted to go into an asylum? Because welcome.
You're in one now.
Yep. Only case, but let's find out. Nice. We're getting close to certain things. And no, oh, God, no, go. Ooh, please no. Wednesday, what did you do? And let me just assume that this is the book in question that she opened up. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of, right? Oh, wait, I just realized this. They have different animations. Oh, that is interesting. Is it just a 2 or is it 3? Let's find out. Go and give a quick second. Yeah, it's 3. Wow, look at that. They actually have 3 different versions here. Interesting. And it's basically like a pop-up book of what's going on with the Addams here, with them going all crazy. Speaking of which...
What's this outfit I have on? It seems that suddenly everything has changed.
Wednesday is in her new costume, the Wonderland costume, I should say.
The world has turned too bright and colorful. Much too bright.
The light, it burns!
Either the Imagine has changed, or I'm not in Imagine anymore.
Or maybe it's a bit of both. A little column A and a little column B.
Oh dear, it's late. I shall be late.
Oh look, it's Pugsley. He believes he's a rabbit now. Great. Place the molted clocks. Obtain 2 broken clocks. Too bright, too late, by the way, is what it's called. Ah, great. So guess, hey, Fester, my boy, guess what you're going to be doing? Yeah, that's right, buddy. You're going to be juggling. Yeah, juggle it all the way. Now, I believe I also have one of the new costumes that I've just gotten recently. Might have dropped in some fuses. If I'm not mistaken, I'm going to have to see. I think either Parker or Socrates. I'm trying to remember. Because I know one of them ended up getting a new costume ability to be able to do that. Let's see if I'm not mistaken. I am mistaken. It's probably Socrates, right? Or Cousin It. I don't know. I could have sworn somebody does something. Ah, chilling. There it is. You're going to be chilling, my dude. Back in November, you're going to be doing this type of stuff. I'm not sure. Maybe Gomez has something. Let's find out. If they have a new costume thing going on here with the fuse. Let's find out. No. Alright. That's good to check. So I know 2 for sure. But I want to make sure there isn't anything else. Anything else from the fray. Yeah. No. Okay. I'm going to assume it's just these 2 here. Unless... Cousin It. Do you got something? Oh God, no. Sorry, I did not want you to dress up like that. I need you to go. Yeah, there you go. Much better. Whew. Alright. Let's see. Did you? No, you don't. Okay. Never mind. It's just these 2 here. Right. So I gave a stern talking to. And yeah, needless to say, I'm kind of like, ooh. I love the animations, but oof. My wallet, not happy about this. This conundrum in the sense of that kind of nature. Not only that, but then there's also this like, I really do dig how everything is, but you know, this kind of soured it a little bit. Not by much, but just the way to get it. It's kind of like, you know, even for me, if they kind of did it like this, I would be fine with it because I've been fine with it before. But this is like, ooh. And it's because I support their other games, so I can only go so much. But I guess it's doing its job, right? It's making you go, well, you know, you should probably get it. You know, because it needs to make as much profit as possible. But the problem is, if I were to go ahead and support or do this, then that's going to give them incentive to keep doing it. You know what I mean? So it's that, yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. People who watch these videos who like watching me probably do a poll figuring out, should I or should I not get the mysterious table? I mean, technically we've seen the animation of what it looked like. I don't know. It's not like the animation is going to stick around after the event ends, so yeah. I don't know. Tempting. I mean, gives flair for me. The event being Alice in Wonderland related is really tickling my heartstrings, but curiouser and curiouser. I shall not know. But then again, we're all mad here. I'm mad, you're mad, everybody mad. They're mad for making this happen in the first place. Wonderful indeed. No, not. Opposite land. I'm not talking any sense anymore. I think we've gone on long enough. So we should end this part 1 in the Chippery Chew, and we'll see what happens to the whole place, shall we?
And that is the end of part 1 to the Wednesday in Wonderland. If you're a fan of the Alice in Wonderland story, you might be interested to see how their take of this tale goes. And the interesting hallmarks of what will happen during this Easter a month, as it were. I won't spoil too much, but needless to say, it is rather interesting what happens here. So, I've been Grim, and I'll be seeing you next time for what comes next in part 2. Until then, remember that in here, in the World of Wonderland, we're all mad. You're mad, I'm mad, the Addams are mad.